Welcome to the most unique podcast. It is the Menacing Millennial Podcast. We're coming at you twice a week, Wednesdays and Fridays. If you want to get a hold of us, please hit us up on Facebook at Menacing Millennials.
Thank you, Brent. We are your three hosts, Russ, Brent, and Jon, the best menacing millennial podcast in the history of the world. Look us up on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Menacing Podcast.
And prepare to be menaced by our wit, our charm, and our millennialness. So if you're not a fan of social media, looking at you, Brent, you can hit us up via email, menacingpodcast@gmail.com, and find us anywhere podcasts are available.
All right. Welcome to the Friday episode.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right.
And if some of you can't see or tell, Russ again decided to skip out on this episode.
Yeah, he did. He did skip out on this episode again. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. I just don't want to say he doesn't like us. No, just joking. I'm just joking. That's not true.
I think he's made that clear a lot of times on the show.
Well, I think he hints at it, but I don't know if he actually, officially does not like us. I mean, he might like us just a little bit, possibly.
You would argue that he tolerates us.
That is true. Also, he likes us. He likes us as much. Well, he likes us more now because we all record in our own houses now.
Yeah, no kidding.
He doesn't have to put up with us in his house, unfortunately. So, but
so whatever he's doing, hope he's having fun. I find it kind of funny though that we switch new to some new technology, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. Like, oh, okay. You guys can run the show. Can we? It's like putting children in charge of a candy store. Is any work gonna really get done?
well, and that's the thing too. I told him, I was like, look, you're giving me this power, which I appreciate and I love, and I honestly deserve it at least one time. Just once.
Absolutely.
Just one time.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want the power, Brent, maybe
No.
you can host sometime. Oh no, you don't want.
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah,
Well, and it's this has been fun. I mean, like I said, what I said on our last episode earlier the week, I was like, people have wanted this show. They've wanted the Brent and Jon show. They want to see what real podcasting is actually about. So.
We're going bigger than Joe Rogan. I'm not jinxing us. I'm just saying that's where we're going.
Well, not
Yeah.
only Joe Rogan, we could be bigger than the Kelseys.
Oh.
And I think they're the biggest podcast in the world,
Oh.
but who knows? They also could be just a platform for, Swifty.
Ah.
Who knows? I know. It's a little scary. I get it. So
It's funny you brought that up. I over the weekend, last weekend, obviously, I one of my son's teammates came over so I could bring him to the game.
yeah.
And I go, we jump into my truck and I go, okay, we're gonna listen to music. I was like, what do you like, kid? And he's like, I was like, all right, if you say Taylor Swift, I'm not playing any Swifts. He goes, no, not Taylor Swift. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm trying to raise my children right. Do you want some DMX up in here? Or what's it gonna be? And he's like, all right, cool. So
Maybe not that one. I don't know. So I mean,
oh no, I've bumped that with the kids.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I mean, there are other music choices as well, but I guess if you want to bump the DMs X's, is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what the kids call it, I guess. Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorry, I'm not rolling around playing Baby Shark.
Or what does the fox say either? I mean,
No, I'm not doing that. Oh my gosh.
Okay, here's a question for you. Here's a good question. What are some more annoying songs that have come out to where it's like it was a one-hit wonder. It was a hit, but it's like now it's like, why did we sing that so much? Because you don't hear it. Like, what does the fox say? I've haven't heard that song played in forever, and I
Oh,
remember when it came out, it was such a big thing. Like a
yeah.
lot of like young people were playing it too. Same with probably what was one you just said?
Oh, Baby Shark.
Baby Shark. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean huge, and now I don't ever hear it ever again.
yeah. Or like Gummy Bear. Where's my
Yes,
gummy
Gummy Bear.
bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Um, I don't know.
holy.
I mean, there's. I feel like I think Macarena is one. I mean, you hear it
Oh,
every once in a while as a oh, look at
yeah,
oh we know what the mic. It's like you don't know what the Macarena is. First of all,
yeah,
second
and
of all, it's not something to
well,
use to toy with my heart.
that's true. That is true. Gangnam Style.
Oh
That song.
yeah, yeah.
That. Oh
Whoop,
my
whoop,
goodness.
whoop.
I
I mean,
remember when that. Oh,
that dude made his money, and he's like, he's
one one song, one hit wonder, one hit wonder.
yeah,
It's
but
all I need.
yeah,
Oh,
that's all he needed.
well, what was the other one? Now it was really oh, it's Friday. That Friday song too by that girl. I don't think she's done anything else. She was known for It's Friday, Friday.
Oh
Gotta get
yeah,
whatever that song is.
yeah,
That was a one hit wonder, and no one never listens to that anymore either. Oh
yeah.
my goodness, geez, just these.
It's
I wonder if we could come up
Friday,
with a one hit wonder.
Friday, Friday. Oh, yeah, I'm sure we could. We just have to focus our ADD and ADHD into making the song.
It could be like what was it, like a menacing one hit wonder?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Although that means
as long as we make enough money to where we could just retire, I'm down.
true.
Let's do it. I'll go on a world tour for 1 year. Let's rock it out. Let's sing our hearts out, and then we could be done. We could be done.
Well, no. Here's another thing. Do we add Russ to this, or is this just you and me?
Well, I feel like he'd be like, "Oh, Menacing Millennials, that was my idea," and he tried to take credit for everything. So
Yeah, he would.
instead of trying to mess with that in the courts, let's just invite him along. Then we don't have to deal with it. We split the money 3 ways. But you know what Russ is gonna do? He's gonna be like, "Well, I had to drive my car to the airport to get into the
Yep.
plane, so I should get some more money for that." It's like, dude, we all had to drive our own cars to the airport.
Well,
He'll
and
try to
he claims to be the singer of our group too, because he has the acting talent,
Oh
of all
yes,
this
yes.
as well. So, but I mean, I'll give him some credit. He can sing a little bit, but I
I
don't
mean,
know.
if you want to claim acting credit for like poking your head out from a cubicle in a 50 Cent movie, I have some acting skill too.
I whoa! He was a car salesman, I believe. So
Oh, was he? Okay, I don't. Okay,
I think so. I don't know.
a
I have
car.
no
So
idea.
I can slick back my hair and go, hey.
I can slick back my hair a little bit. So,
Actually, I can too. Yeah, if
oh
I wanted to,
geez,
I could go emo right now.
goodness, holy
Tonight
cow!
will be the night that I
Oh
will fall
goodness.
for you.
Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think we come up with a one hit wonder. We'd have to think of a pretty unique name for our song though.
Um,
Something.
sure. Brown
Hmm.
Castle.
Maybe it's something to do with the Punch.
Wisconsin. Oh, we could. It would be. There wouldn't be a problem coming up with the name. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of them. My
Uh,
hand's wife. There you go. Boom, right there. My hand's wife. That would be quite the song.
how about the Wisconsin Poochki? How about that?
There we go. There we go.
Russ
Yes.
is probably gonna be like, "You guys are dumb. These are stupid names. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This was a bad idea. I'm never leaving again. This podcast has gone downhill from here." So
Maybe. But you know what? If he doesn't want to be here, that's fine. We're gonna run this. We're gonna run this
that's true.
show.
That
We're
is
gonna do it.
true.
We're gonna do it correctly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Hey Russ, take some pointers.
he's probably gonna be like, "Now we know exactly why I'm needed on the show."
Whatever.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Well, fun topics for this week. Anything? Got anything? Nothing?
I thought I brought up a couple.
You did.
Okay. Have you ever said something to your wife and her answer to you was so mind-boggling that you had to ask for a repeat of her answer?
Yeah. Actually, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kid you not, this has probably happened to hundreds of thousands of married men all over the world. Lying in bed, and she's like doom scrolling or shopping or bed rotten or whatever the kids are calling it nowadays.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, love you, babe. Good night. I hope you have sweet dreams. And she goes, oh yeah, you too. I was like, okay. And I just kind of rolled over, and she didn't say love you too. So I like rolled back over and I go, all right, love you. She goes, thank you. Like, babe, I didn't just hand you a $20 bill. I was like, what'd you just say? She goes, oh, what did you just say? I'm like, no. You're not turning this back on me. What did you just say? She's like, you know what? I don't even remember. I said, oh, let me refresh your memory. I said from 10 seconds ago, I said, I love you. And you came back with, thank you. I'm like, what is going, like if she would have, she would have been mad at me after she gave birth to one of our kids. If she said, hey, babe, it's a girl. And I just went, oh, thank you. Like, no, like you had to put something into it. But I just thought it was kind of funny. And she started laughing a little bit. And I was like, are you going to say it back? And she goes, oh yeah, I love you too. I was like, I don't feel it anymore. This part is done. There's no magic here. There's no magic.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, oh, okay, thanks. Thank you for thanking my comment. Yeah, I'll give you a gold star next to that. There you go.
What in the world? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. That's thank you.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
I feel like that's sometimes like one of those, like fillers. You know how sometimes when your brain's trying to think of something, they put like and the kind of filler words. I feel like even if you don't quite understand or it doesn't quite comprehend, like, oh, I love you, thank you. What?
I don't know how that could be a filler though. Like, yeah, I just went to the bathroom. Oh, thank you. What?
What?
I'm like, what? If she would have went and thought it, I mean, I would have still given her a hard time if she went
Yeah.
Like, you have to think about the fact that you want to say I love you back.
Yep.
I mean, I'm glad she had the manners to at least say thank you for my love. I just wish that it was a two-way street where she would show me some love too. Like, oh, I love you too.
I mean, I'm sure she shows it in different ways. That was probably just one of those, hey, thanks. I needed that. I needed somebody to tell me that.
Oh, yeah. Stop trying to come to my wife's defense.
Sorry. How dare you? How dare I?
Yeah, no kidding.
That's like when a guy says that to another guy where it's like, hey, I love you, man. And you're just like, thanks. Like that's
also a little off-putting if like there's like a select group of friends where I'll be like, love you, man. And they're like, yeah, love you too. It's like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
If it's somebody that I've only known for a couple of years, they're like, hey man, love you. Thanks, dude.
Thanks. Thank you.
But thanks is more of a question. Like, do you realize that you just said love you to me? Like, thanks? Like, I don't know. What did I do to deserve your love, sir?
Exactly. Like, yeah. It's like it's like what have I done to open? It's like
sometimes it's but appreciated.
But when it comes to your wife, you're just like, wow, I could really, maybe just I guess it's like almost like the lazy answer back.
Yeah.
It's easy answer back. It's like,
I don't even know. It was like it was just like a weird, like, yeah, I don't even know if lazy, it was just like my wife is very smart. I'm not saying that she's empty headed, but it was kind of like a empty headed, just like, thank you. Like, wait, what? You know, hands down, if I would have said that to her after she said I loved you, oh, I wouldn't have been sleeping in the bed that night.
that's true.
However, I not only did she still sleep in our bed, I made sure that she was properly covered with all 10 of her blankets so that she would stay warm.
There you
So
go.
that's love.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh man. So that is love. That is true love to deal with that because I'm a pretty warm sleeper myself. And it's
Absolutely.
like, and my wife definitely gets cold. She definitely gets chilly at nighttime. But also too, when her body hits that, comfortable temperature for her, it feels like a sauna to
Yeah.
me. And I'm like, are you warm? And she's like, no, I'm perfect. I'm like, and here I am like, how you're like overheating to
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
So it's just crazy how the difference of that temperature gauge is and then because then it's like, "Oh my goodness, I need to, like, have a fan on me," and then all of a sudden, "I'm cold." "Nope. No, you're not. You're still scalding hot. I don't know why you're cold. You are still scalding
Oh
hot."
yeah. Yeah. And yeah, my wife's done that to me. I'm like, you're warm. She goes, no, I'm not. I'm like, no, you are.
You are.
Get away from me. Get away.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just, it's amazing how the difference between men and women when it comes to temperature-wise like that
Oh yeah.
too, so it just baffles me, but oh my goodness.
I've been
Well,
baffled.
yeah. Oh my goodness. So, I was watching this is I was gonna talk to you about this because I don't know if you enjoyed the 90s or not, at all.
I lived through 'em.
You lived
Most of
through
'em.
them, but did you
Oh,
enjoy them? Did you like them?
sure.
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 What is something about the 90s that you enjoyed the most?
The I don't know. Um, hmm. Well, we had the introduction to MTV.
That's true.
Uh, Also, I believe Fox News. So there's
Oh,
that.
interesting. Very cool.
Uh,
Next trivia will be history of the 90s.
no,
Hmm.
please, for the love. Uh,
Well, it'll be you versus me probably. I
oh,
won't know anything either.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you had a transition from boom boxes onto on the shoulders to the Walkman with the
Classic.
yes, and then from the Walkman to the CD player.
That's
So there's
true.
that.
That's true.
Why?
Uh,
What do you got from the 90s?
Well, no, because so I was watching this like little clip because last week I came home from work and I was just scrolling through my phone and all of a sudden this post came up saying, "Oh, the 90s, what we missed, what we, the 90s were the best, decade to grow up in." And like they were showing, like playing video game like N64 and having
Oh yeah,
pizza and Mountain Dew, riding bikes outside, that when you saw all the bikes at one house, you knew that's where the hangout
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Sleepovers, you had Blockbuster, you had
Oh yeah.
Redbox, I think came out in the 90s or something like
What?
that around that. I think so early, maybe late 90s, early 2000s. You had, just like
Oh,
life was carefree. You had like good TV, social media wasn't really a thing back then in the
yeah.
90s as well. So it just got me thinking. I mean, Russ is probably gonna be like, "You guys are both sounding like old fogies right now."
Go back to your newspapers.
Yes, oh, yeah. So now he's gonna lump me into that now too because I was watching this video and it just got me thinking, like, how malls were like a real
Oh
cool
yeah.
thing. Your parents would drop you off at the mall to hang out with your
Oh
friends,
yeah.
go to Taco Bell or whatever it is too, and then or like I said, riding out bicycles outside. Oh, like your parents didn't have to worry about,
Right.
"Oh, yeah, my kids they'll be home once the light goes out. They know when to come home." Like I said, watching classic TVs or the Red Green Show, I think was
Oh yeah.
popular in the 90s or something like that too. Oh,
What about Nick
just
and or Didn't
Yes.
Nickelodeon had some on Friday night? Oh, it's
I
TGI
think
Friday.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just got me thinking because there is a museum out there that actually has all like 90s stuff history now. And I'm thinking, has it really been that long ago? Like I cannot believe it's been yikes, you
I mean,
know?
it's 25 years ago was 26 years ago was 1999. So
I know that is crazy. And just like I remember how cool the 90s were. And just kind of like said, like what came out in the 90s or like what was hip about the 90s. But it definitely was a different time and just like how houses were and how people like the cars we were driving to.
yeah.
Like it just I mean, oh
What you do, and maybe some of our listeners will probably very much disagree with me. And if I mean, I don't think he will, but if Russ listens, I know we'll get some backlash. But
mhm.
I do kind of miss. I mean, I say this now, but I do kind of miss going into like the Blockbuster, the Ion Video, wherever, and like walking around for like a half hour deciding what movie you were going to pick up for the weekend to
Yeah.
watch. And it's just like, that was fun to, because like you had your movie and then you were gonna get your pizza and your ice cream and you're gonna have your soda and like some candy and like it was a thing.
Yep.
Now it's just like you click on your streamer and you're like, oh, there's a movie. It's like
Yep.
it's no longer like a little adventure. There's no
No,
like
yeah.
get together. It's just like,
No.
because like you do that with your family or you do that with your friends. Like it was
Yeah.
like, the family, oh, we're gonna have a family movie night. Sweet. You all jumped into the car. You went to go rent the video. You got your snacks, whatever. It was a cool family, trip. And then like, that one weekend or whatever that you got to hang out with your friends. All of you maybe jumped on your bikes or like one parent begrudgingly jumped into the driver's seat and you all went up to the movie and like you got your candy. You guys are talking about the movie and like how it's gonna scare the jeepers out of you or whatever.
Hmm.
And it was like it was a cool little adventure. And now it's just a click of like a click on your phone or a click on your remote, and it's just like there's no adventure anymore.
That's true.
No
There
adventure.
is no adventure anymore. And I feel like because I was just scrolling through to kind of see like what the history of the 90s were about, like, and they were saying like the internet was on the rise in the 90s. The
Yeah.
internet was kind of starting to become a thing, too. And just like, and like in sports, Michael Jordan going
Oh
through his
yeah.
like 90s singles, like I remember watching him play and just thinking, oh my God, like this was peak basketball,
Yeah.
probably in that time and everything too.
Really
And
the
then
only
just like,
basketball to watch.
it kinda was, yeah, exactly, and well, then, like, because then you had the Detroit Pistons had their runs in, like,
Oh
the
yeah.
early 2000s as well too,
Oh yeah.
and now it's like, I don't even like, for me, I don't even watch the NBA nowadays because it's just not
Oh
it's not enjoyable. I hate to
no.
say it. I mean, I'll watch maybe some of the playoffs because they actually played solid defense there,
Yeah. Yeah.
too, but it's just like some of the 90s stuff was really I mean, again, people who hated the 90s, I'm so sorry about this, but I thought the 90s were great. I really do. Like I say, going to movie theaters was great
Yeah.
too. Like going to like,
Yeah.
well, going to the movie theater was like was like an event. Like, oh hey, wanna
Oh
go see a
yeah.
movie? Yes,
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting to go see the movie theater.
Yeah.
You plan to go see the movie coming out Friday or Saturday. You're like, oh, I can't wait till the week goes by because I really want to see that. Now
Yeah.
it's just like, well, I just gotta wait like a month or two. It'll come out in streaming service. And I'll catch up on my 10 shows I have to watch, and then
Yeah.
by the time it gets here, I'll probably forget about it and not watch it still.
No,
It oh
it's really funny that you brought up this topic. My sister was over earlier this week, and actually my sister and my mom were at my house, and we
Ooh.
were talking about I don't know something, and AOL was brought up,
Oh
and
yes, yes.
my son goes, "What's AOL?" I was like,
Oh.
"You shush your mouth. You'll shush your mouth if you know it's good for you." I can't believe you just said that. Uh, and we were talking. I was like, "It's something that your aunt was on, and that she never let me. She never let me on." She goes, and my sister was, my sister was like, no, you went on." And I was like, "Not as much as you." She goes, "I know. because every time you got mad, you just call somebody and it boot me right off. And
Yeah.
and like my kids don't like kids from the 2000s on don't understand that when you had dial up and somebody was on the internet and like especially if your sibling was mad at you and you wanted to upset the person using the internet, all you had to do was pick up the phone and dial one of your friends and go, "Hey, you want to go see a movie?" Because it would kick them right off AOL. It was
That's
so
so
great.
true. That is so true. Oh my goodness. Like, and I love the tone for the
No, I
dial-up
hated that.
too. Oh,
Oh
you did?
God.
No, I hear it now. I'm just like, I was like, dang, that's a classic noise right there. Now, yeah, I hated it back then, but just
Oh
like,
yeah.
my
It
goodness.
was
But
just
yeah, AOL. I remember AOL.
oh yeah.
And I
That's
just
all.
remember when like you were talking to someone and you're like, okay, they're gonna be on soon. Like the anticipation, you're like, okay, I'm ready to talk to my friend. It couldn't because that was the way you communicated. It
Yeah.
was like the
Well,
revolutionary way of communicating because
oh yeah.
your parents get off the phone. You've been on there for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, only off the phone. You know. Oh yeah, there
You
was
kn-
there was something about the '90s that was really cool. So for those who thought it was cool, I'm sure
right.
someone's gonna be like, you guys are dumb.
Yeah. It's really funny though. I guess credit to my sister. She did let me on AOL usually at night when everybody was going to bed. So I'd be sitting there and there was the
Yeah.
doors. Do you remember the doors? If somebody was
Yes.
on, the door would be like open or whatever. So I'd be
Yep.
sitting there looking at all the doors, like, is anybody on? Like
Yep.
one person would jump on that I talked to maybe 4 months ago. So I'm like, oh hey, how's it going? And I'm trying to like communicate with them, like, oh man, like, yeah. They're like, oh, how's it going? I'm like, oh, and then a like another friend would pop on that like I wanted to talk to. I'm like, shh, and I like, oh, see ya, I gotta go. And I'm like sitting there typing. And then like 10 minutes later, they'd be like, oh, I thought you had to go. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to log out.
Because I don't think you could like I don't know if you could block anyone or make yourself like invisible. I don't think
No,
that was a feature on there
no, I
at
don't think
all.
so
So
either.
it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh
No,
my goodness.
but that AOL kiddos was the gateway drug
It
to
was.
MySpace, Facebook, Insta, texting. Just saying.
Yeah.
Remember, well, now this is like early 2000s, so this isn't the 90s, but you remember
Okay.
the walkie-talkie phones? Bloop, bloop,
Oh yeah. Was it
the
Sprint Nextel?
Motorola's? What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it Sprint Nextel or something like that?
it was a
Then they have that
Motorola.
too? Was it Motorola? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Sprint Nextel had like I think Sprint Nextel when they came
What?
out with their like hardcore flip phones, they could actually communicate walkie-talkie style with other
Oh,
Sprint network phones, not like other phones. But yeah, the Motorola ones I remember as well.
yeah.
Oh my
You'd
goodness.
be in the movie theater, and like three of them would go off during the movie. But bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
You're in the movie, dude. And then
Uh,
I liked it because at least one of those people would answer. It's a walkie-talkie. Like, hey man, I'm in a movie. And you hear the other dude, oh, you're such a loser, and just say like all this stuff. You're like, wow, that was a bit aggressive, sir. That was a bit aggressive.
oh my goodness. Oh my god. I mean, there are some things that you just can't get back from the 90s, you know. And also too, it's like another thing about what was cool about this video I watched was that they said if there was one thing you'd want to experience again first for the first time in the 90s, what would it be? And I was thinking like
Ooh,
probably like some sort of like anticipation where seeing a movie for the first time or going to the
yeah,
theater for the first time
yeah.
or like maybe even like witnessing a sporting event for the first time, you know, but seeing it live, you know, too. Like, was it Jordan hitting his last shot in 1998
Ooh,
for the
yeah,
championship? Seeing that again, you know, for the first time,
yeah.
or
Man,
just
I'm trying to
experiencing.
think.
Oh, like there was a lot of cool things that came out in the 90s. They're like, would you want to see, what? How would you want to experience that like moment again? I'm like, oh, like there would be so many cool things to do, you know, where it's like, oh yeah,
Man, I don't know. I like. Oh, what would be a really good one? I don't know. I think what I think what we could do is like bring back friends biking to each other's houses. Uh,
Russ would like that. Russ
yeah,
would not
no,
like
Russ would
that.
be
No.
He's
Yeah.
Planet Fitness over there.
Yeah.
But like
Wait,
biking the
wait,
houses.
wait.
What?
I think I hear something. I think I hear something. Wait. Oh,
We got one. We got one.
there you go.
That's one per episode. I think we
That's
hit our
right.
quota.
We did hit our quota. Oh my
Boom.
goodness. Look
Boom.
at that. And of course,
Yes. Yes. But I think we can bring that back. I think though, I don't know if I would. I don't know if it's like necessarily I would want to experience for the first time or whatever, but it would be going to having those little adventures to like rent the video, to get the
yeah.
fruit, to like build up the evening,
Yep.
and then just like end it, whether it's back at home with your family or end it back at your buddy's place, and just like have a good time, because that was always an experience. Like, you're sitting there, you're
Yeah.
looking through all the titles of all the movies, and you're just like, what's that tiny back room in the back? And your parents would pull you away. And then and then
Mhm.
it's just like, but there was always just that really fun uh, or that excitement about how the evening was going to go. So I think that would
Yeah.
be definitely one thing that, again, first time experience, like, it would just be fun if that was brought back.
Yep.
But
I think that'd be really cool to like even like our like generation, like if your kids like if you're like, hey kids, this is what I grew up with, like experiencing this for the first time, like you don't know because you grew up with it,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's just like have I feel like there were some of those 90s moments where you're just like you can't get those back because
right,
it's times are so much different now, I
yeah,
mean, I'm not complaining. Times are great. We wouldn't be able to do this right
sure,
now either. The
sure.
90s is when I get Russ. The time right now is great. Do not worry. We're not being all grungy old men. My goodness. But like, I
But
think that they're just watching that clip and like watching other clips too, where it's like things that aren't around anymore. Like I said, like Blockbuster,
yeah,
Redbox, or like even mall, even going to the mall is not really a thing anymore.
yeah,
It's like, it's just biking with your friends or having those sleepovers with,
yeah,
pizza, Mountain Dew, or playing N64, Super Nintendo, all those like classic on the computer stuff, all those
oh
computer
yeah,
games too. Oh, it's just one of those things where it's like, or like you said, biking to your friend's house and saying, "Hey, can I stay for dinner?" Call up your parents. "Can I
yeah,
stay at,
yeah,
Johnny's for dinner?" "Yeah, of course." And then just like you're having, you just don't do that anymore. It's just
yeah.
that's not a thing to do anymore. But
My kids really like the movie The Goonies, and I know that's
yes,
I think that's, I mean, it's late 80s movie,
yep,
but really that almost embodies how the 90s were. Like, you and your friends got together,
yep,
you biked everywhere, and like your older brother or your older sibling was most of the time in charge when the parents were gone. So if something
yep,
happened, they would lose their poo.
yeah,
Uh, but you were always looking for an adventure. And it was, but like, so when my kids watch that, I sit there, I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty
yep,
cool. Like, when I used to watch those movies, you'd always see the kids that had the dirty rooms, and their like
oh
dirty
yeah,
laundry was on their bed. And you're
oh
like,
yeah,
that's how my room's gonna be, because they have
yep,
their room like that. And like
yep.
2 days later, my mom would be in there. If you don't pick this up, you're gonna die.
Have
Ah,
problems. What? Like I said, like the Goonies or Sandlot was another one too. I feel like the
yeah,
Sandlot is kind of another where it's like a new kid in a new town, finding
yeah,
his friends, playing a sport, and then getting into mischief and his mom even said in the movie, "Get into trouble."
yeah.
Not too much, but some.
Right.
I just feel like nowadays it's like kids are just like, well, it's like, hey, have you downloaded this app? Have you checked out this streaming service? It's like, no, I'm out playing in the sand and getting my
Right.
fingers dirty and
Well,
everything too.
nowadays, you know, you can't have that mantra of getting into a little bit of trouble, because you know what? The people that grew up in the 90s
Mhm.
that are now having kids,
That's right.
when kids get into trouble, they call the cops,
That's
because
true.
a bunch of D-bags. Like,
For those
seriously,
who
like,
want to know that-
straight up. Again, I think I said this a few weeks ago. Like, it is so sad that people that are like my age are having kids or have kids because there are a bunch of just, oh my gosh, can't talk. We're gonna call the cops, or
Yeah.
can't figure the situation out, so we're gonna pass it on to somebody else. But yeah, it's so the generation that was like, all right, let's get into a little bit of trouble. Now our parents are like, we're calling the cops.
Yeah,
Whole bunch
exactly.
of Karens out there,
Yeah.
male and female.
No, I was just out.
What's a male
Nope.
Karen?
I don't. Oh, probably a. Oh, that's a good question. What's a male Karen? It's got to start with a K, right?
Well,
Something.
I have a kid sitting here telling me it's a Kevin.
I was just about to say that. I was actually going to say Kevin myself.
Maybe Ken. How about Ken? Like Ken the Barbie doll, Ken?
Yes.
Because if you're being a huge Ken, you have no genitalia.
Yes. That's true. That's true. Oh man. Well, we're coming up to the end here before Russ
Oh.
yells longer. I know.
Oh,
We
okay.
you and I could talk about this forever. This is great stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But
We'll
Russ,
have to try to remember to talk about the 90s with Russ.
yes, we should. We
Yeah.
should. And also, I guess next time we should talk about if we were to go back to a certain decade, which one would you going to go back to see kind of experience that time?
Oh, okay.
You know,
All right.
so it'd be kind of fun. So
Yeah.
well, this has been great, Brent. I've enjoyed this. Brent, we should do this again now that we have
Yeah.
control. I mean, sorry, I have access to this. You know, I'm sure Russ is gonna get things back in order since we went off script.
Oh. We didn't follow his plan, huh?
His plan, yeah. But you know what? We go to the beat of our own drum, and you know, if our listeners like this change of pace, maybe like I said, maybe they want more. They just want more. So
Let us know.
let
Put it
us
down in
know.
the comments or email
Yes,
us.
exactly. Please keep the hurtful ones away. We can't handle that.
Yourself. If you don't, I'll call the cops.
That's true. He will. He will.